What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to check this one out. So we're now seeing Hunter Biden making his way back into the headlines for all the wrong reasons. News outlets are now covering him for being named as the subject of a $1 billion defamation lawsuit for slandering and defaming the name of First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump. Guys, I'm excited to get into this one, so we're not straight into it. All I ask that you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's hop straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the day of presidential litigation has arrived. It's lawsuit time. In my hand is a legal demand letter addressed to Mr. Hunter Biden from the First Lady of the United States, demanding a retraction of Channel 5's video called Hunter Biden Returns, in which Mr. Biden here makes some speculative comments about the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein, Melania Trump, and Donald Trump.
Okay, well, they knew each other well. They spent an enormous time together. According to his biographer, is that Jeffrey Epstein introduced Melania. That's how Melania and the First Lady and the president met.
Really?
Yeah.
Epstein made the intro.
Yeah, according to Michael Wolff.
Yeah.
And so I only can go by what people are saying, and I don't know.
He didn't make these claims out of nowhere. They come from another journalist named Michael Wolff, who is a biographer that actually spoke to Jeffrey Epstein. But now here we are. And I've got $1 billion document in my hands because Mrs. Trump is seeking $1 billion in damages if we don't take the video down, and if Hunter here doesn't issue a formal apology to Mrs. Trump.
The matter is that, you know, I don't think that these threats of a lawsuit are add up to anything other than a design distraction, because it's not about who introduced whom to who. I don't know how that's in any way rises to the level of defamation to begin with, but the fact of the matter is that this is about hundreds, if not over 1,000 minors, children who were by Jeffrey Epstein. And I don't believe in guilt by association alone, but the connections have become they're so glaringly obvious that I think they're trying to use other things to distract. And I also think they're bullies, and they think that $1 billion is going to scare me, which is the fact of the matter is that if they'd like to go, I have this to say to them: if they want to sit down for a deposition and clarify the nature of the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein, if the president and the first lady want to do that, and all of the known associates around them at the time of whatever time that they met, I'm more than happy to provide them the platform to be able to do it. Epstein introduced Melania to Trump. The connections are like so wide and deep. Anyway, why do we think they don't want the files released? I don't know. I think John, you know, that thing that John Heilman says is like a long time ago, I think is the most accurate kind of assessment of them, which is everything is projection or confession. Everything. So when he puts out that tweet and he says, Epstein now is the Russia hoax or the Hunter Biden laptop.
The laptop from hell, which the Democrats swore came from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom.
Like, I wonder if it works. Do you know what I mean?
All right, guys, so I played a couple of clips, and I do apologize. Hunter Biden is very tough to listen to, so thank you for the folks who were able to bear with me. It seems like his former abuse problems have really taken a toll on him. His speech, he's just a stuttering, rambling mess, kind of hard to listen to, but we had to play those clips to get to see what Hunter Biden feels about the situation or the position that he's in. He feels like he's the victim of this situation, even though he's the one that came after and started launching attacks over at Melania Trump. He's saying this is all projection 101. He dares the Trump administration to come after him with this $1 billion defamation lawsuit. He's saying that this is all evidence that's easily researchable on the internet. And this all stemmed from a Daily Beast article. This was published on Daily Beast, and the author of this article was a man by the name of Michael Wolff. But since Melania Trump's threats have come out, they've all retracted. They've all deleted every single piece. Anything that was on the internet that you could have looked up, it's gone. It's all gone. I'm going to show you guys right here. This tweet coming from our friend Mario Nawfald, and he says Melania's lawyers dropped the hammer. Daily Beast forced to retract. The Daily Beast just folded. After publishing a story linking Melania Trump to Jeffrey Epstein via a modeling agency, the outlet got a letter from her attorney. The headline and framing were challenged. Result, article full retraction issue. The new editor note, that's all you can find on this. It reads, the Beast has taken down this article and apologizes for any confusion or misunderstanding. So the Daily Beast completely folding. Hunter Biden taking this story a step further and saying, no, this is true. We need to continue to push this false narrative. And actually, I found that the original Daily Beast article right here from Michael Wolff. And we can see right here, there is nothing. You can't find anything. Like I was looking, it's been scrubbed from the internet because it was just a slanderous piece. They could tell this hit job was a failed attempt at getting at Melania Trump. No one was buying it. And then they seen that $1 billion price tag and they were like, okay, we should probably take this thing down. So this right here is the Daily Beast article that once was the Michael Wolff article on Melania Trump's relationship with, or so-called relationship, let me say that, with Jeffrey Epstein, which we all know this is fake. This is another attempt by these loonies on the left to come after and trash the name of President Donald Trump ultimately, because we got to think how closely related, connected Melania Trump is with President Donald Trump. Then we got a Fox News exclusive breaking news update saying that First Lady Melania Trump is putting Hunter Biden on a $1 billion notice over what she said are claims of false, defamatory, disparaging, and inflammatory statements made about her, demanding he immediately remove and retract the content and issue an apology or face legal action. And we're seeing that Hunter Biden, his response is actually pretty shocking. This guy is doubling down, saying that basically screw Melania and he is not taking anything down. He dares them to take him to court. Listen to him.
Now, we're here maybe to give you the platform to apologize to the First Lady for your statements that you made about her possible connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, so we're seeing Hunter Biden is saying, forget the apology. He is now doubling down on the claims that he's made about Melania Trump and her connection to Jeffrey Epstein. And I just don't think this is the right fight to pick. I'm talking about, we're talking about a champion prize fighter right here when it comes to lawsuits and legal troubles. President Donald Trump is no stranger to the courtroom. I would not be challenging or daring this guy to come after me, not with the legal team that he currently possesses. I mean, just look at the recent lawsuits that President Donald Trump has been able to, win and defeat these large corporations. We're talking about Hunter Biden. Come on now, he's going to have to fork up all the money that he got from Ukraine working on the border Burisma after Donald Trump is done with him. That $1 billion may turn into even more. I just want to remind you guys of the lawsuits. We got the one from ABC and George Stephanopoulos, where ABC and Stephanopoulos had to apologize and agree to pay to $15 million to settle that defamation suit with President Donald Trump. And then we got the Paramount, CBS, and 60 Minutes lawsuit. Was all like a $16 million settlement, but 20 million more was expected from the news owners for a total of $36 million. So we're talking about this man who was defeated ABC, Paramount, CBS, 60 Minutes, and he's won this effortlessly. And now Hunter Biden thinks that he's going to be able to go toe-to-toe with this. I just don't think this is, you're supposed to pick and choose your battles wisely, and I just don't think this is a wise fight for Hunter Biden to be picking. Dying on this hill is not worth it. I'm gonna say that right now. Going toe-to-toe with President Donald Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if, he tries to reopen up or somehow, cancel out the pardon that he got. Can't forget he got a 10-year blanketed pardon from his father before he left office for the last 10 years. I wouldn't be surprised if President Donald Trump didn't start doing some investigating into whether that was auto pen or signed by old Joe Biden or not, after the way he's came after his wife, and rightfully so. You don't let a man come after your wife for absolutely no reason at all. This was completely unwarranted, but yet Hunter Biden felt like he had to get in the middle of it. And then we got left-wing lunatic Brian Krasenstein also jumping in. He's trying to be, I guess, a victim in this situation or insert himself into this one, but it's not going to fare well from him either. He's breaking the tweet headline saying that Melania Trump is now threatening to sue Hunter Biden for $1 billion for making a true statement. He's calling this statement true about Melania and Epstein, seen in the video. And then he goes on to say it is a fact that biographer Michael Wolff asserted in a podcast that Epstein had introduced Trump and Melania via a modeling agency linked to both of them, and that Epstein knew her very well. Then continues on saying there is no reason for Hunter Biden to apologize or take back his statements. He was clear in what he said, and his statements were 100% true. Okay. He then continues on saying, I will say it as a fact as well, sue me, Melania. So he's basically right here begging Melania to come after him as well. And again, I don't think this is the battle that these folks want to fight. He ends this one off saying that biographer Michael Wolff asserted in the podcast that Epstein had introduced Trump and Melania. And right here, I wouldn't have been this guy. You know, what's the point? What do you have to win from this one? Nothing at all. We've already seen the Daily Beast completely retracting and deleting theirs. This is a huge journal publication. Why would you want to come after this woman and this man? Ultimately, you're coming after President Donald Trump. You're coming after my wife. You're coming after me as well. I just don't think this is a smart battle from either one of them. And of course, the internet is buzzing behind this one. We got folks on X weighing in. This is Walter Kurt here. He chimed in saying that Hunter Biden has made a huge mistake, and a huge mistake that was. Melania Trump is not the one, nor is President Donald Trump. You got to think, if they're linked together, there is no way that you're going to come after Melania without having to deal with President Donald Trump. And he is a bad boy. I'll tell you that right now. Then he continues on saying that you better go sell some more of your finger paintings, Hunter. You're going to need the money. And we've seen that very awful painting in earlier clips. I mean, I'm not sure. And does anyone notice that Hunter Biden isn't able to sell his paintings ever since Joe Biden left the White House? Maybe he was selling influence and calling it or labeling it on the sheets, on the books as selling paintings, because I just haven't seen him at all selling any paintings since old Joe Biden's left the White House. He concludes this tweet saying, mess around and find out. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, these folks are, they're going down a very dark road. I'm just going to say that. This is a very dark road. I wouldn't want to challenge President Donald Trump on this one. Then we got our friend Danielle D'Souza Gill chiming in saying in the past month, First Lady Melania Trump has threatened to sue Hunter Biden for $1 billion over the lies. She forced the Daily Beast to retract their lies. And then she got the Democratic operative James Carville to also apologize earlier this month. It's very refreshing to have a first lady who holds the media accountable, and that right there, Melania Trump. I've never seen a first lady be come after and attacked as much as Melania Trump has. It's very sad to see, especially with the great work that she does. You see her very hands-on with the kids, always giving back. Most of the time when you see Melania Trump in the headlines, it's for philanthropy reasons. Like, she is giving back to her community, paying it forward always, and she loves America, loves our country. Even though she's not a native-born American, it doesn't make sense to me why folks try to come after and target her the way that they do. But I'm going to tell you one thing, Hunter Biden, he should go ahead and take this back and apologize why he is ahead. Yo, there we have it, guys. Oh my goodness. Talk about deep doo-doo. Hunter Biden has definitely got himself into some deep stuff, to say the least. $1 billion defamation suit now on the table. That's coming from President Donald Trump's office via Melania Trump. I mean, you just cannot come after and throw those types of attacks on people's names without expecting some type of legal action or recourse. This is not going to fare end well for Hunter Biden in the end if he does not apologize and ultimately own up to say that he was incorrect about these statements. Trying to piggyback off of Michael Wolff's article piece in the Daily Beast, and it's now been retracted. You can't piggyback off of something that's already been, proven to be false. Even Michael Wolff saying, hey, no, I had to take that down. We were just trying to get some clicks, but that's not the right way to go about it. Hunter Biden trying to double down on the claims and say, no, this is true and we're going to run with it. I just don't think this is a good idea, but you guys got to hop in the comment section. This thing is very bizarre. Blew my mind when I first seen it. Definitely hop in the comment section. Comments are open. I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking on this one. Also, make sure you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.